This just fell out of my box of Honey Nut Cheerios. It feels like firm foam. Flexes a little. That is possibly the weirdest prize in a cereal box I've ever seen. Did that come from within the actual plastic container with all the good tastiness of the Honey Nut Cheerios, or was it between like inside the box but not inside the plastic? I think that's like a big thing to try and understand here. It's curved. It looks like it'd be kind of foamy. If he mentions it's like, yeah, firm foam, flexes a little. Packaging. It feels like it looks like it should be something to do with packaging. Let's find out. Okay, so apparently it's a standoff pad for the vibrator on the vertical form fill sealer. That's a sentence. A pan on the top of the bag will accumulate product, and the vibrator shakes it to slowly disperse product to scaling buckets below it. Okay, so it's just a part of machinery. So it's just something that was missed during quality assurance on the production line. Yikes. Hello and welcome to Kalbus. My name is Zen, and today we're taking another delve into r/WhatIsThisThing, a subreddit for people to try and figure out what are these things that people are so stumped by. Is it something obvious? Most likely. Is it something obscure? Don't worry, because Reddit apparently has omniscient knowledge. So let's just jump in, shall we? Found this hard plastic item in a kitchen drawer, pictured next to a keychain for scale. That looks like it's a handle for something, because you see the holes going through it. That looks like where it might connect to something. I feel like it fell off of like a kitchen utensil. Most likely, if it's in a kitchen drawer. So like you can see how like it's kind of curved, so it fits the curvature of a hand maybe, so you can hold it slightly better. I'm gonna say it's gonna be a broken off handle. It's a wine stopper. It's made by Rabbit and has a pourer as a part of a set. Amazon Rabbit wine pourer with stopper. And OP has mentioned that they actually found the other part, and now they're plugging up their wine bottles. A happy end to a happy story. Yay! Found in a kitchen cupboard. Hard plastic tool with dimpled metal section on the end. Rough but not very sharp. Looks like it might be removable. The metal section is lowered down, leaving a gap above it. Says stainless rust-free inoxidable on... What? Says stainless rust-free inoxidable on it. Almost 19 centimeters long. What the It looks like a grater, or like a kind of like, not a caliper. Toe grater. Did I really just look for toe grater for the proper name of a of a foot scraper? Yeah, it looks like a foot file, like the thing that you just like scrape like hardened dead skin off of your body. It just looks like a grater. Oh, it might be a fish descaler, or it might be a different kind of peeler that I'm unaware of. Yeah, I think it's a fish descaler. Let's find out. Yep, actually my first guess was right. It's a foot callus scrubber. Why is that in the kitchen drawer? It really shouldn't. That's not good. That's gross. Who's using that as seasoning? Stop. Adds extra texture to my salad. Found this deep in my church's storage. Looks like there's a place for a battery, multiple lights, and even a knob that only clicks when you twist it. It seems to be from the 70s and made primarily out of aluminium. All I can think of is it was some sort of TIFF device, but it doesn't seem to open. Okay, so TIFF means it's like a donation box for the church, right? So what's really throwing me is like, that seems to be like what I would assume to be a candle with an LED on the top if it was turned on. And the on the box it says, have switch on when replacing lid. So maybe that's why you couldn't open it, you didn't turn it on. I don't know. But yeah, okay, yeah, from different angles you can see it has like please, and it's got like a slot for things to go in. So I think you might be on the... I think Up might just be on the ball with this one. It's just a really weird donation box. Yep, Up was on the point. People are just being like, yeah, it's just a device that says please on it from the church just means money. With the candle on top, so I was there as well. Maybe it's used by the choir or caroling. So when you're going out, you can light the way. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense to me. These red and green lights on the outside of this medical clinic. That's clearly for the worldwide phenomena that is Squid Game now. So if you see that as red, you better stop. My first instinct would be like, if it's a safe for people, because it's urgent care, it's the health industry. So my first instinct is maybe it means they have openings for people to be able to like be dropped off, or like patients to walk in. But I think it might be along the lines of like fire safety. If like there's a fire alarm going off, then one of the lights might be going off, or like sprinklers. I don't know. That's my guess. Let's find out. I'm on the ball today, baby. Yes, the red light is 100% for the fire alarms, as confirmed by an electrician who has installed hundreds of them. It's Reddit on the internet. Why would someone lie about it? They don't know what the green light is for, and it's solved. A red exterior visual beacon or strobe located as required by the Fire Prevention Division shall activate with the notification appliances upon the fire alarm activation. An alarm condition or flow on a sprinkler system shall activate a green exterior 2 for 2, baby! Bought a new shirt. This small package was attached with the tags. What are these for? Oh, aren't those like collars, like keeping the collars like taut? Oh, taut? That's the word I go to. Yeah, it's like, you put in the collar to make them stand up properly, like keep them stiff. If not, then I don't know. Let's find out. And yep, I was actually on the... What is going on? I'm not normally this right. What the hell? Collar stiffeners. You can insert them into your collar to keep it stiff. There's a little slit on the inside of your collar right at the fold. There we go. I don't know what to do. I don't normally get these right. Should I buy a lottery ticket? Sitting in a Scottish train station waiting room, staff came in and touched his phone device's thing like it was a contactless scanner or something. Anyone know what it is? If it's something to do with staff, then it's most likely something like a tracking point. Maybe if they use their phone. If they use their phone, then it's most likely something to do with like logging if they've actually been to that area, is my guess. Because otherwise, maybe that person in the staff outfit was not actually staff, and that's a sign for concern, but I don't think it's that. Let's see if it's what I think it is. Yeah, it's on the point again. I'm not used to this. It's a security checkpoint, likely an NFC tag he pushed his phone to so they know he was there at a certain time. Yeah, it's just a logging point. It's the same as like a punch card for when you log in and out of what you know. You get it. I'm on a roll. Maybe I should get a lottery ticket. Found in a river in Manchester, UK. White number painted on. Seems to have a light bulb, but no electric mechanism inside. Knob on top pushes down and twists, then releases with a loud click. Engraved patent number 217135 with no results. This looks like it's a prototype for something, clearly. The whole look through, maybe it's like some form of rudimentary camera or like a specialized camera, considering what looks at the top seems to be like a little kind of flash bulb, maybe. Then the viewport, I'm going with like some sort of like experimental camera. Let's find out. You know what? Never mind. It's an everyday bike light of some kind. Someone also looked up the patent number, which should be the first port of call, considering you gave the patent number and you said with no results. Obviously, you didn't look. Because there is the patent. It is improvements in or relating to fastening devices for bicycle lamps and the like. Yeah, it's a bicycle light. I got it as a freebie. It's very stretchy and has 2 cuts in it. It's a piece of fabric. It's a piece of fabric which has been cut. I'm looking at it and all I'm thinking of is just you put your hand in, maybe like your little pinky and your thumb comes out and it's just like a little kind of basic glove, or maybe it's like a cleaning cloth that you just like put on your hand and then you can just like wipe down surfaces. Maybe your glasses. It looks like the cloth that I used to clean my glasses with. Let's find out. I was wrong. Apparently it's a buff with holes for your ears. Bye-bye. So there's a link provided and yeah, it looks roughly what it is. So it seems to be a tube of cloth where you basically just put it over your head and it goes over your nose, mouth and down to your neck. There's like a little extra warmth and the little slits are for your ears. Sure, it looks a little bit silly to me, but you do you. Wait, no, I've seen people use something similar to this for when they out motorbiking. Yeah, okay, no, yeah, I'm with it now. Bought this 2-tiered wooden rack from a thrift store, thinking it was to store shoes. It wasn't until I got it home until I realized it's ridiculously small for adult shoes. What's it supposed to be used for? Maybe kids' shoes. Maybe just kids' shoes. It might also be an umbrella rack. Nope, that's dumb. I don't know. Let's find out. Oh, it's a media rack. Media rack, just in general. CDs and whatnot is what it's like suggested as, maybe for the top bit, but VHS tapes for the bottom, because it's a lot bigger, and it's otherwise the spacing's going to be a bit weird for CD cases. Okay, it's a media rack. Neat. Carved wood with wooden rings around it. The rings don't come off. Found in a park. I don't know. Maybe it's just an art thing. Maybe it's just like a fidget toy. I don't know. Maybe if you shake it, does it make like kind of nice sounds? It might just be literally that. Nope, it's not. It's a Mexican hot chocolate stirrer / whisk known as a molinillo. Probably butchered that, but that's it solved. Yeah, apparently it's been asked an awful lot on this subreddit. Not seen it before, so hey, now we know. That must be a pain in the ass to clean, because if you're stirring it around, it's going to get all underneath the... Ew. Celtic ornate sticks, different lengths, with the year 1966 to 1967 written on. They might just be ornate sticks. Yeah. Oh, wait, no. Okay, that second one... I actually, my grandparents actually had something similar to this. I think these are just like walking sticks. I think this is just like an ornate walking stick, because I remember my grandmother used to have something similar to this. Let's find out. Let's find out. Yep, they're just well-carved walking sticks. I'm genuinely thinking I should go buy a lottery ticket. What is going on today? Little metal figurines in a wooden tube. It's primitive version of monkeys in a barrel game. Look, dude, I don't know. This is looking weird. Let's just find out. I don't, for some reason, I just don't like this one. Apparently, it's something called Frozen Charlotte / Penny Dolls. What the hell is that? What the heck? Little porcelain dolls, which when in the Victorian era in the United States were baked into cakes associated with a famous dessert and sought after by young girls, just as they are sought after by collectors today. What? That sounds like just a general choking hazard. I mean, it's Victorian era, so I mean, if they did these foretell Kinder eggs? What is this black substance on the floor and walls of this bathroom? Either someone took the gnarliest dump of their life and it sprayed, or you've got mold. And I'm going to go for mold. Most likely mold. Let's find out. Yeah. Okay, so I was wrong on both accounts. It's not a good thing, though, because it seems that it was an anti-theft device that someone attempted removing from stolen clothing, and it just went off. It just went off. So that didn't go to plan for them. Good. Found in an older person's house, made of wood, very heavy, 40 pounds, has some type of mechanical section on the back. Thanks. This looks to be, well, I mean, actually, I don't know. What the hell is that? My first thought would be like a speaker system. So it's like an all-in, like a bed cabinet kind of thing with a speaker system built in. Maybe an air conditioning thing, maybe a humidifier or something like that. Like it's got vents at the bottom as well. I don't know. I don't know. Let's find out. Let's find out. Okay, straight up. Yep. I'm buying a lottery ticket. They're just speakers. They're just big, large, ornate, fancy speakers built in. For some reason in my head, I associated that first image with a bedroom. No, that's a living room. Though this is like just big fancy speakers for surround sound. But that's all the time we have for today on Kalbus. If you liked the video, consider dropping a like, maybe subscribing, or hey, maybe even sharing with a friend and seeing like how many of each of you can guess, or maybe if you played along, see how many they get. Ooh. If you want to see some more r/WhatIsThisThing, then stick around just a couple more seconds because another one will be popping up on your screen. But on that note, I have been your host Zen, and I hope to see you in the very next Kalbus video. Have a great rest of your day.